Okay, why is everything like, oh god, why is everything already broken? I literally just started. Hi Messi, how are we doing? Okay, hope everything's good now. You okay, Messi? In terms of how everything just messed up within like 2 seconds? No clue what happened there. I'm gonna have to go and delete those VODs when I can, but hey. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a nice day? So we're back to the Fire Emblem playthrough because I'm gonna make that my weekend thing from now on. Hope it doesn't crash again because then I'm gonna have to check if everything's working. I'll be very annoyed if it crashes again because you know, I sort of have these preset days I can stream, and if it doesn't work on those preset days, I'll be annoyed. I'm good thinking about making some breakfast for Hurry before I wake up. Oh, that's nice. Game, you want to load? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we ended this, and we're about to go do the. Yes, we're about to do the thing with Ash, where we kill us. Well, go to stop his father from causing the coup. Inspiration. It's fine. You can miss all the streams you want. So hope you're doing well, Fee. Hope classes go well. Oh yeah, hope you have if you make breakfast, hope you have a nice breakfast. Make Ash kill his own dad. I can't make Ash kill his own dad, but they shouldn't. He started. Only started. Oh, still good luck with them. I still wish you good luck. I could recruit Ash and mate. No, nah. Because when I played Blue Lines, I did do that. Even though it was very hard because his dad has really high stats compared to Ash. I will look. Thank you for lurking here. Everyone doesn't really need to be taught anything. I might as well just give everyone just a bit of instruction in authority. With tree houses? Yes, tree houses. I did not mean to do that twice. I did it 3 times. It's started. Oh, good, we'll just. There you go, so we taught him a bit like Scythia. I need you to learn both magics. We need to do D+ with healing, do me. It's like I petted a kitten, so small I had to rub its belly with a thing. Oh, it's adorable. It's a tiny kitten. What else we got? You are going to learn a bit of sword. Authority. Lions, you've got of yours. On starting to see some blood. Reason. And order. Oh, I don't have a vacuum point yet. Ugh, annoying. Good tasks. You two that for a bit, then. It was about 4 days old. One of my neighbors acting. Oh, it was baby, tiny baby.
Professor.
First, may I ask you something? There's so much to do, and I never had enough time in which to do it. Sleep is a nuisance, but my body forces me to slow down, even though my mind doesn't want to. Do you have any tips for shaking Tyler's feelings? Well, tea is always nice when you're feeling sleepy. Sleeping when you're tired is best for you. Try singing loudly. Oh, hot tea.
Gotcha. Professor.
Also focus on Lance and Rain skill. Okay, you can do that for a bit, but you'll become a bow knight. So you're gonna need to learn bows anyway, Leone. If it's not now, later. It's Lauren's birthday. You got to Lorenz.
Together we will do just fine.
I'll do what I can. That wasn't... I think I get it. Aha! I'm getting it!
But Nosferatu,
I think I get it.
Physic,
Oh yeah!
Fading Blow. I think now you can do bad combat to Hilda, so you can start punching people. Needs to be certified next. Will be certified as a Marauder. I know fighter will work because you can just use. What Marauder give you? That ability doesn't give you any. Yes, decent. Yeah, I think fighter will be fine. And then is it immediate Lord? Yeah, intermediate is Lord. Yeah. I've been going for a walk around the lake every day. It's part of doing the training, and the kids like it. But I've been getting to know my neighbours. Ah, that's good. It's really good to know your local community. That's one thing I think a lot of people nowadays lose. It's like how much it matters to have people around you. Waiting your class, I can check. Hilda, you need to get one more level. Petra, I need to get your affinity up. Ignatz, need to level you up. Lawrence, need to level you up. Maybe we can meet battle. I mean, yeah, might as well do that. It's just level. No, I'm going to use it just level 5 and we'll do it in 7-1 later. I'll do like first half a lot of grinding and then get the what was it? The affinity stuff. 3 characters later. I will need to teach myself. I think it's what was it to get Petra again? I'm going to need Petra on my side. Okay, units. That's everyone. But I want to avoid really using Lord and Overlord. Everyone else needs to get a bit more levels. Okay, now let's check. Toy. Class. With that, experience of that, so you need to stay on there for a bit. 7 more experience. 1 more experience with that. You maxed out that. I've maxed out that. Ignatz, you've got a lot to go. And Petra, your class not with me. Can you play levels to grind for others? You can't play levels, but that every month we'll have level. We'll have like level you can do. Because every time you do a level, you move a week. But every month we'll have like, oh, here's a handful of stuff you can do. So you can... Yeah, right now everything's pretty good. So save and do it. But you shouldn't be worrying about levels too much. Like, get everything to a high level, but this game is not that hard. Let's be honest. This game is, I wouldn't say easy. It's only hard if you want to do it like harder difficulty. Like you want to do a hard difficulty Iron Man run. The Iron Man runs are like, oh, if a character dies, they're dead.
I will get the victory.
Stay focused.
Okay, now we're gonna have.
Ready anytime.
Get me there.
I stand ready.
Let's get to it.
And then
Leave it to me.
do the same sort of strategy of like,
I got this.
you're gonna lure people out with Iron Gauntlets. And I'll use Marianne
Me?
and Hilda to then support that. Lord, you'll say general back if everyone needs an actual finish. There we go. Yes, fight me when I'm in the bush. There's no chance of you striking back against Ignots. Ignots is not that good. I don't think you're gonna know it, but it gets your friendship up with Overlord, which I need you to do. Because the more friendship because Pet's part of a different house.
Full of victory.
The more friendship she gets with my main character, the easier I can recruit her. You're here. And you'll be... Yep. Just in case. We'll just wait here. Okay. We time to do stuff up here. Hilda use the hand axe. Spartu. Just start getting your levels, getting the kill.
I won.
And you're going to need to be a high level because in the first part of the game there is a you can put your students up for like a dancing competition sort of thing, and Marianne is going to beat our dancer. Oh god, thank god she missed. She missed. Oof. I put her in a bad position there. Nice. Okay, good. Everything seems to be playing out of time onto the planet. Sifia could be 16. Okay. We're going to do that. This. Okay, didn't think you'd both miss. But hey, you did master the your base class, get HP up, so I'm not mad. My asthma. You got Luna, nice. Okay. We're here to give Lawrence a chance to get into action. Training sword, Iron Lance. We've got Iron Lance. Did you stop missing? Plan here. Yeah, I think we'll have Lord clean this part up. He will master the Lord, his student class.
But victory is mine.
I'll go on next combat. He will. Okay, spinning axe. Nice. Okay, good. Here we go. Hilda.
Don't expect much more than that.
Not bad. Might as well get her health back up.
I'm really sorry.
Nice, there we go. We need everyone to at least like run up 5 by the end of this month's mission.
Okay.
Let's say, but overall, half of these I've got noble, some of these got commoner. Noble and commoner has the same skill. It's just context. It's just a flavour of, oh, because this character was born this is why they have Lord, this is why they have commoner. Wait here. Yeah, you know why you do that? It's when he's going to hit you harder. Okay. Did not want you to crit there. You could have gave him Lawrence a chance to be killed.
That is that.
Yeah, at least you're dodging. Everything's going at least not the worst. So I've got a plan. Planning over. We've got to use lesser Iron Lance and you've got good sword. Fine. Use the heal.
That helps.
I have to, I will just use Petra like a bit more. But I'm just trying to be very specific about who I let get kills. It's 60% you should get a hit.
That takes care of that.
Nice, you're level 5. But the tech genius,
Can I get a do-over?
Polo White Hacker going is working on something very cool. Oh, pretty cool. You only got HP and not the best. How did Bubba get into that sort of stuff though? Was he always like in climate technology, or something like he enjoyed more like the older he got? You're not doing the most amount of damage, Ignots. 5. I'll have you clean up this then.
Should have trained better.
There we go, level 5. Good, we need to have to work on a handful of students then.
Making my muscle.
Not everyone has to be equal, but I much prefer them to be at a more even level. Yes. Be in here. Attack us in the area where we have more cover.
Magnificent.
There we go, Lions, nice.
I thought I gave it my all.
We got resistance. I'd make more of a tank. Can't spoke though. And because he's a broken weapon, it like just tanks his speed. Okay, no. Okay, we redo that then. That's how not go as planned.
I don't have time for...
Oh, and you got bad stat growth? Oh. I hate that stat growth's kind of random. Okay. Oh, what was it again? Was it? Is it? There you go, that was a button. R2. Since he's been helping me with my Twitch setup, he got the idea of making a program that will make all games compatible with Twitch and will be able to set up point redeems for any game. Oh, that's amazing! Sounds like a lot of work, but hey, that's really cool. Okay, yeah, we need to go then. Romans did this. In gameplay phase, okay, so I need to redo this like a random item drop or level up. Nice. But also seems like it can sometimes be like no. If it's only positive, if it's some people can be a bit like, oh I know, give you a line that you don't need.
Who knew?
Good, nice.
I'll try even harder next time.
Okay, it's okay for you, I guess.
Let's get to it. Nice try.
I will get the victory.
Stay focused.
Leave it to me.
Appreciate it.
Okay, just a bit. You wanted to sell it to Twits. What they will do with it, I don't know. I mean, if he wants to, it'd be a good way to make money. But hey,
Who, me?
I think it's a good idea.
Who, me?
Okay, you're gonna just finish this. You'll be fine. With your Raphael.
Plenty more where that came from.
You're literally one of my favorite hand units because you just hit hard. And tank. Ford goes up here to support if anything goes wrong. And then
I stand ready.
stand here.
Not so fast.
Nice, that gives Ignox a kill. Okay, nice man, missed. You got it. Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, I
I
can.
wasn't able to help.
I can't turn back time again, but it won't kill her, but it's a bit. Can I? I think I have 2 charges. Healthy. That's waited. Claude waited. Anyway, Claude have moved. So it's you and you.
Oh, me?
Right now you're gonna wait there.
Ready and willing.
You'll be here.
I got this. Sorry. Don't know my own strength. I think I'm...
Okay, it'll be the thing.
I stand ready.
Item. Use that bono of yours. And we should be fine then. Yep, okay, I think you should play out the same there. You made it sound really easy. Something about programs that connect to games RNG. I don't think that sounds easy, but I bet you it's more complex. But it's still amazing.
I think not.
Oh god, thank god you missed. But still, what a great line to like think of that just off the spot like that. Okay. Plan here, Overlord.
Ready anytime.
Nice.
I actually won.
Yeah, no, not. I'm surprised too.
Let us be cautious.
Stay focused.
Who, me?
It's so nice there. You go here.
Leave it to me.
Miasma, why not? I did a bit more damage with her crest. I don't pretend to know what computer does, but he seems confident. It's one of the things like,
I don't have time for failure.
yeah, you can't RNG have stat thing. It's a bit annoying, but hey.
I will get the victory.
Everyone, you're gonna go. We go here. Mayan, you're gonna go here and heal him.
Appreciated.
You're gonna go. We'll go here.
Let's get to it.
And Lance. Okay, that should then pay.
Another one down.
Yep, level 5.
Can I get a do-over?
Yeah, I think it's working out right now. I'll get rid of him.
That's the golden deer for you.
Nice, that's gone. Yeah, I got my level. I was like, I didn't want to get my level, but hey, it is what it is. I beat Martin Noble and got that hit 5. That's good. Don't enter the bushes. Oh, it's not. Oh, you know, you go straight after Ignots. Okay, it was not the worst turn actually. Okay. Plan here. I just realised Petra looks like a dinner bent Law from Tales of Rise. Yeah, I mean that is due to her outfit she's wearing right now, but it wouldn't be too far. I do like. I think Tales of Rise is a fun game, and Law's his thing. When I first watched, because I watched all the trailers for Tales of Rise, so that I'm really of course this. I thought Law was gonna be my least favorite character because like, I don't like the stupid idiot archetype. But man, the more I played that game, the more I liked Law. Miasma.
I'm a bit uneasy.
Okay, we go here. I guess I come out like 10 months. I want to buy new stuff. Everything about to be broken, but it confirms the kill at least. That's what I need. Yeah, and this turn I'm pretty sure we can turn it into a win. Get Ignace.
Appreciate that.
I stand ready. Here's an idea.
We can do that so you can't straight back and lower your stats. Okay, you missed. Great, good job, Raphael. Bill's not dumb, he's just impulsive. I mean, he's not like the smartest cookie. But... Those stats here. That raises the attack does. Just do this to so you can just get a kill.
Witness Bridget Pride.
Nice. We'll go here and finish that person, and what's left is the I'm on a food break, so I came to say hi. Well, I'm still gonna shout out Darklight because Darklight is amazing. Enjoy your food, Darklight.
It's not luck, it's fate.
It depends on my trophy. She is doing amazing. Okay. Well, that's perfect for someone sneaking in and take the kill. Like this. Aha.
Another one down.
There we go. Like, yeah, you're a high level. I don't like your cat.
Can I get a duo?
You're still my least favorite character in one of my least favorite characters in Golden Deer because 5% is about the main character's father. And there's a certain point in the game I'm like, why are you saying this? When we get to that point, I will have my little rant there of why she does that. Do I have one more? You do it once. Battle of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's a higher level. But hey, it means dollar experience if we win it. Well, not dollar, but it means more experience if we win it. And more chance for our main character to get closer to Petra, so then I can just recruit her easier. Okay, units. What we need to go is to marketplace, blacksmith. Okay then, you're gonna get a new. Okay.
Is that the
Your
one?
lance.
Thanks a bunch.
You're fine. Fine. I'm fine. I should probably put a steel lance in my thing. Your bows are fine. That's good. You're gonna need to. I'm gonna give you a training
Is
lance.
that the one?
I need to also move on it. I need to order some more. Sorry, some more yoga chips. Oh, sounds nice. Fine.
Come back soon.
Sounds delicious. Yeah, I know. I need to. Bless me. Sorry. I've been Ugh. I don't know what's about this weather, but it always makes me want to sneeze more. I mean, I don't have bad hay fever. Just Ugh. Items. No, I don't do item. Oh, there. Items, goes away. Get the iron lance for me, since I can't use lances. Out. Okay. Now, DFS2 as well. Okay, so what's the plan here?
Ready anytime.
I'm gonna have our mages,
Leave it to me.
and most of our archers lead from. My favourite snack, it's just freezed dried yogurt in small pieces. Yeah, here, foot. You okay, that like what happened? Both healthy and tasty? Yeah, I need to get a snack that's healthy. Most of my snacks are not that healthy. Can I get Raphael?
I got this.
Something like that. Is Dream crash again? Is Dream being mean? Here.
Ready and
What
willing.
goes here?
Who,
Not here.
me?
I will get the
It's
victory.
here. I thought food break is longer than I'm going to leave on BRB.
Stay focused.
Oh, okay. I just want to make it. Well, I made it out and we'll start later. Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you, Dad. I just don't feel like I'm sort of stopping from streaming because your streams are amazing, especially watching you play DMC. Like, because you're obviously someone who plays those games, so I grew up on those like games and sort of things. It's really fun seeing you go through with them. If you gave her the hand axe, you would have been able to throw them. Oh god, you redid Ignatz. Okay, so that's turned to an actual ball. What's the plan then?
If you say so.
Ignatz here will just do a bit of damage. This is why I came comfortable with. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm probably overthinking it, which I do a lot. If you can't tell, overthinking stuff. Also, Dark, we're doing our best. We're going to try to recruit Petra to our house. Because Petra... You like Petra? Yeah, DMC 1 and 2 were some of my first PS2 games I played. Okay, I did pick up DMC into DMC 3.
Rain spirit protect me.
And then I played DMC 3, went back to 2 and 1. Yeah, go Petra. Yeah, Petra's amazing. Like, legitimately, Petra's... If you want a unit that crits people and barely gets hit, Petra. Late game Petra is a menace. Thanks. Man here then. I played Dr. Mario on PS2. Wait, Dr. Mario on PS2? Huh. I think my only PS2 games were like these Sonic Rider games, the Hedgehog. What was it? Time Crisis? IMAX. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, first what I'm gonna do is resist, physic. Soldier. Okay. And a Japanese fighting game, but a high school and one on PS2. I thought, fighting games was made. I grew up massively on Guilty Gear. That's what I was like. I'm missing a game here. I was like, Guilty Gear.
Let us be cautious.
You only do 11. Okay. You have a javelin. I guess that extra point will be worth it. I feel. Yup, we're gonna do that, so we won't be able to strike back as good. Well,
I got an idea.
Sengoku's booster it was my godmother's who had it, so I bought it to play it. The very first game I played on PS2 was Jack and Daxter. Dynasty Warriors. Beloved game.
Magnificent.
There we go, your stats getting up slowly.
I'm st-
Do I still have the Dynasty Warriors like Zelda game? Like, when I get the Switch 2, I might run it on that because it won't hopefully chug as much. Don't want you to kill the ends. I will quickly just go finish that here.
Should I have held back?
Yeah, and then I'm level 5. Nice.
Another step forward.
The reason I don't like using the Professor, well, overall in this case, is 90% of stat spreads will be this. And because stat spreads are random, sometimes you get really unlucky. Your character does not get unlucky, barely. So and he has to be in every fight. Apple pie is a good breakfast, right? Yeah, apple pie is a nice breakfast. Who said it wasn't?
I've got an idea. Wow.
Nice, and you also have that. Nice. I should. Yep, and you have less range. Nice. 6. Nice. I mean, actually, I had some nice pizza, cookies for breakfast. Or once was it? I had a what was the weirdest breakfast I've had? I think I just had what was it? I think I just had chocolate cake for breakfast once because there was cake left. But I do not have this cake for breakfast. But I'm trying to stop doing that because, yeah, my eating habits can be pretty bad, and I shouldn't be eating that bad with my Crohn's. Yep, that's not good. I seriously have that bad. Okay, brain. We'll make slow progress.
Plenty more where that came from.
Do that. Get a bit of damage.
I expected as much.
Yeah, I just need to be very careful to not get people too hurt. By now, May and Lysithia will be on the back burner healing people.
That helps.
That first few rounds did not go as planned.
Appreciate that.
And now Lysithia's level 5, nice.
Efforts are paying off.
That was a good level up for her.
I stand ready.
Okay, next, that'll finish you off. I ordered for controller, nice! Good, because DMC is so much more comfy with a controller.
Don't expect
And believe
much
me,
more.
Darklight, it is. It was great. Okay, now you get back onto a Iron Lance. It's only got 3, but hey. Captain Ignat's be here to then get anyone who's out of position. You okay, Maven? You're losing it a bit? That's not troops.
It's time.
Because then they can't hit me back. That'd be fun to relearn how to control. I mean, it can't. There's not as many buttons. You know what I mean? You don't have that many options. All the buttons can be. There we go. Yes, this is more the pace I wanted to get up. Onto this fight to be at. Let's got more physics. Okay, that'll go here. Sifia will go here. I'm looking forward to getting her. A few people, especially when we're part of Lords, will have weapons, but only their quest can use. Lysifia's weapon gives her pretty much double range of magic. Believe me when it says this up to here sometimes can be her range. She can hit from anywhere from like here to there with some spells. And it's ridiculous. And it's funny because she's just a mini nuke at the end of the game.
I put in some work.
The unhealthy breakfast I've had, I will say, morning after our wedding, that I ate what was already in the honeymoon suite, which was leftover cake, chocolate, strawberry, and flat champagne. I mean, I don't drink alcohol, but champagne food. But that food sounds nice. The Death Knight is shaking his boots. Hey, this is why this is here. It's like, oh no, you use a horse? Guess the spell spike does double damage. And you have low magic resistance? Oh, what a shame. Right here. Oh, Lorenz, stop taking too much damage. You master your class at least. Yeah, I just got my food out of the air fryer and Messi, Messi is making me hungry. Oh, good. You need to eat.
Let us be cautious. You can't compete with me.
Yeah, if I know 5, because everyone can now be promoted already.
I'm still not satisfied.
No, Jan. I know, I hate Lawrence too, but we gotta heal him. I'm here then. Go back up that front line. Okay, now we delete that thief.
Huh? It worked out.
You've only got to warm up into level 5. Go. Right here. That won't do enough. No, it won't. Okay, then you're gonna. We're gonna head here and take out Italian here. Oh, people here. Sorry if I'm annoyed with myself a bit when I play this game. I have how my head works. Like, okay, this is how this plan will work. It's not moved. Down here, don't got a thing. That's fine. With level 2. That won't end well for you. Valley's strength. Let's go. Put you next to Hilda, and you two are just gonna smash anyone one of your low defense stats. One down.
I'll celebrate
Okay,
later.
pie is in the oven. I'm going to start making bacon. Bacon fried eggs.
I'm aiming high.
Yeah, I've got this. Don't worry. This is a full. These 3. Okay, let's just mark where bacon beats to. Okay, we're out of range, so we can at least have a turn to prep when we come here. Won't mind if I take this.
We've got to try.
So that's me can't strike back. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm just gonna miss.
Be mindful.
And does the other teachers, I think when they try to request them decide? No, I wish they did. Don't, but they don't. Dude, my biggest problem is you don't really hear much about the other houses when you do one route until a certain part of the story. But yeah, if you request one assistance, the teacher's like, okay, like I'm taking one of your students on what could be, and they're saying they're like, oh yeah, yes, these are dangerous situations, but they need to teach these like lords and knights, you know,
Leave it to me.
they're going to be in dangerous situations. But yeah, somebody should be like, no.
I could use a break.
Come on, you'll get healed in a second, Hilda.
I'm all sweaty.
That Hilda's my highest level character. God, I love Hilda.
Oh dear. Me-
He's like, I'm such a delicate lady flower. Hits like a goddamn truck.
Who, me?
Thanks so much.
I think we could trade. Yeah, Maven, the class members are not footballers. They're not like a football team where they have like transfer windows.
Ready and willing.
So like, I'll trade you my student for yours. You hitting 5 twice. Fine. I need the unless he crits. Who's not moved? Oh yeah. Let's do this. I forgot my crest heals.
Battle, a chance to grow.
Oh sorry, mistake Crest I had. During my private school, I was taught how to negotiate
Such
Go
power
connect.
dwells within.
the Dojo classes, so they would be expected. Yeah. And because we was it they're trying to teach a lot of like younger things of like, oh, let's say we're doing something in Kingdom territory, it wouldn't be amiss for maybe a teacher else like, hey, would you want this person to be here because this is the people we're going to be dealing with. But I mean, it would make it hard for Petra because Petra's not from. If that was the system they worked with, because Petra's not from this land, she's from Brigid. Okay, so hours. I'm probably overthinking it. Yeah, item. I heal myself by 10.
I will get the
Get
picture.
kids here. Gonna
Let's
do
get to
that
it.
to follow up. Board. And see if I target you.
Ready anytime.
That's this do if I did this too. I'm gonna wait here because then we're gonna use next turn to take out all the other characters. When I went to school back with my class, school had a start mandatory how to learn effectively.
You were outmatched. I don't have time for failure.
I wouldn't do anything. Did I? It was just like, here you learn. Go away. Okay. Good. People like Petra and Didu, the stuff happens after the buffet. Yeah. And after the big story event. Also, Raphael, yes, he's weak to books, but also he can hit people who use magic multiple times. So you can just end up doing that.
Train better.
But oh yeah, oh no, I'm weak when I get hit. But you do all your hits first, so they die. They can't hit back.
Stay focused.
I guess we'll just do it this way.
As expected.
Do you think Chloe is okay if I keep thinking about what her stream would be like if her mouth is still from the dentist? I think she'd be like, okay, but I hope she's okay. Fine. Once the time we had a festival kid picking the music class, and just so the school could have him, he had more F than I dare say. Sorry, did I misread that? Once the time we had a football kid take it in class, so we could have him. So You're not really give a fuck. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, man, I having a lot of my school days. I don't like remembering much of it because most of it was just like, ugh, that's not fun. I got this drink completely. What? I have other drinks. I prepared with 3 drinks today because today is fucking warm. And close by they share that they they didn't have any injuries at the dentist. One who had none. Yeah, so they're fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, I literally read the message, one of the messages this morning. So why is my brain going? Oh yeah, they're okay. Yeah, I think it was just a checkup anyway. But oh, name one person who likes the dentist. The reason I have to get her learn axe is because that's all she used to do as warrior. Just learn axe. What else? I could have do a bit of magic. Maven, I know that joke. I was not born yesterday. You know, I'll have you be a bowman. I'd make it be a thief. Guessing. You've not learned. Visa. Leone, I'll give you another fighting at. I guess good have more fighting then. I think that's good also. We had a week-long lesson on the importance of bed. Of redundancy. Is that, am I reading that correctly? Because brain's not brain. But yeah, I wish we did, over here we taught more kids about like, hey, this, what this happens, this is how you do this thing. I don't know. This will have, how have you two get along? I think you two are funny because you have a love-hate relationship with each other.
Professor.
Focus on skills. See, no. You're doing both. Hilda would like to speak to you.
Hey,
Redundancy. Thank you.
Daydreaming in a place like this.
You think as a person who's over the age of, like, well, in their 20s, they should be able to read better. Not me. Yeah. But thank you for breaking it down like that.
It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
I wasn't daydreaming, you're daydreaming too. You're daydreaming too.
Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours.
Jokes.
Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on
So
logistics?
our whole thing's like, hey, I don't want to
On the
fight.
battlefield,
So
there's
could I
no use
not do
having
that?
a weakling like me in the middle of the action.
No, you hit like a
And it would
truck.
bring down morale if I were killed.
You're not a weakling.
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms. I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly.
The big reason of it was he like thinks he's weak. You will fight no matter. But in Three Hopes, we meet her brother because her brother Holtz is mentioned a lot. He is the hero of the Alliance. He is like the. Holtz is a monster of a man who has won like every fight he's supposed to be in. That's her brother. So she's comparing herself mentally to her brother. But he's like, I'm not as good as him. It's like she's a bit lazy. But he's like, I'm not like him. That's fine. But basically, she's just as capable as he is. Have you tried using the dragon? Hmm? Using the dragon? Am I misunderstanding? What? I need to take him seriously.
Because even if I did, I would still be a weakling. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield.
Oh, that annoys me to. So her brother. Let's see why. Why? I thought you were smarter than this. That's a Maven joke. That is a low thing. I feel betrayed. Well, because when you meet a brother, he's like, I think he's a sword master, so like a samurai sort of class. He does not have the outfit for a samurai class. He looks like a
It's
brawler.
just a waste of energy. It's pointless.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor, keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
What level C? I can't believe I fell for that. Like, I'm not mad, but I'm just like, why? Lorenz like, oh, look, I hate Lorenz. Like, you get better.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me.
Like, look at a haircut. In a different stream the other day. Oh, I think your stream didn't fall for it like me. But I was just betting that nice.
Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture?
No, the only insight you need is from a barber.
While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
It's about the female students. Yep, so this guy was reported for trying to hit on every female student. But in a weird way.
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble house Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect.
Yeah, but you also view every woman as like, oh, they could be my heir. They can have my son or daughter and be part of House Gloucester. It's like, oh, disgusting.
Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
Both looking for what? But in the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, I just. Here's the thing. Once certain things happen in the story, Lorenz does get better. Yeah, well, he's looking for a wife the wrong way. The worst part is when he maybe he speaks to Marianne. Because he's like, oh no, you actually look beautiful. Just I wish you put more effort into it. You're like looking more happy. He's like, this person is clearly depressed and doesn't need your shit right now.
Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
I never female students actually.
Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me.
It's like you right now.
So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine
How
together.
about just treat them like normal human beings, not to be, you know, future
For some reason, they seem to be
spouses?
exercising
No.
some form of restraint when
because remember people, they're people.
I would never insist, of course.
But if it's man or lady you're interested in,
But I
or
will admit
they
I
them,
have,
they are people
on
too.
occasion, after a day's pause, issued
Well, that's the bare minimum you treat them like.
invitations in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
I have no advice on this right way to find a partner. I've basically had my husband since.
Invitations from me a problem? The
Hey, it's very like nice and also cute that you and your husband have been like childhood lovers and you've just kept that way. Yeah, and that's they just
No, I cannot believe such
no,
a
it's
thing.
annoying.
Are you sure
But also,
this isn't the
you didn't
result of
treat each
some
other like
sort of
this.
scheme?
Say that much.
It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics.
You did not just call it fake
I
news.
implore you to take great
I-
care in the future.
As a teacher, I should not backhand a student.
You will excuse
But
me,
we're the same
I
age.
have a great
But
deal of
it
work
hinted
to
that
do.
depression.
Farewell.
It's a professor and students are the same age. So can we just call it a fight? I still hate the main character's jacket, by the way. Why are you not wearing the sleeves properly? Wear the sleeves of that jacket. Is that all? Supposed to do it now?
What's that expression about? Are you unhappy about something?
I hope you don't think I'm stupid enough to let my personal feelings affect me here.
Then don't make weird faces. Keep it together, man.
Claude knows he gets under his skin.
With Claude, it went better.
You're right. Anyway, time for me to head out.
I'm getting your skin, so he's just gonna poke that even harder.
I see. It's all making
Close,
sense.
yes, close counter. We had a rough spot since at an early age, and we went we had a rough spot success at an early age. Went to our heads for a hot minute.
My efforts have borne fruit.
90, that's good.
Feel like I get
Door
it.
Palace,
Starting to
that's
make
2.
Oh yeah.
Town Splitter. I mean, even if the most perfect relationship, they're gonna have problems.
Thank you.
Like if you don't believe it, everything's gonna have a problem. You're the one with the problem. Supports. Okay, so go with say
You. Just what are you up to?
it's you.
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore.
Hey, he's
Derek
got a plan.
Lawrence.
Leave my man be.
I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor.
He's just
they all
enjoying
seem
the
more
scenery of
than
its ancient
we could
place.
possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention.
Obviously, we've always
Nor will they
been
suffice to distract
very humble
me
each other.
from what is
Yeah,
plainly
magic.
suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate
Thank you,
heir.
Darklight.
That was only a year
I didn't
ago.
forget. I misremembered.
Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I
No,
weren't
what-
of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
So, what I hate is Lawrence's whole thing is because Claude looks a bit different, and no one's heard about. I've got mine as well, but no one's heard of Claude for like until like last 5 years. But like, is he actually a son of the Grand Duke? But he's got a point. It's like how if I wasn't from House Regan, because the crests are only passed down through bloodlines. It's like how to have the crest. And his whole thing is him trying to disprove that Claude is a of House Gloucester,
A
not Gloucester,
crest is
House Regan.
insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
It's because the way when we find out what Claude's actual lineage is like, we find out why he's not like any other royals. He doesn't have the Jacob's ass.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do.
Then here's the thing: when we go into eventually go to Three Hopes, because Three Hopes is an alternate timeline, we get a bit better Lawrence, where yes, he argues with Claude, but what his worry is, we need someone who can help lead lead the alliance, and he's like, Claude, can you do that? He's more of a
It would have been better had you
someone
not
who was like,
shown
I
your
will
face here.
be at your side, but I might dislike you, but we can work together. Instead of right now, it just feels like he's like, oh no, I've never heard of you. You're not royal, and tries to undermine him. It's a very small detail what makes me hate Lawrence right now.
You just can't be reasoned with.
We've got another few supports. Oh, who's Light Sifties with? Ignots. I've seen something like this, but like this before. My dad knocked up their maid's pay her. He kept quiet, and when they lost their child, they adopted their bastard kid as well. Oh god. Oh, well that sounds complicated. So it sounds like a bit of a confusing time.
I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Yeah, so there's also a common tactic in the medieval era. Huh. It's weird. I know not much about like actual like stuff that happened in like political medieval stuff. I know about mythology and that sort of stuff I love.
Thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
So fantasy philosophy these you went to your storyline. Yeah.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise this wouldn't be an issue. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
I do love the like wait, the political stuff in a lot of RPGs, especially when we take time to realize what the repercussions, what the actions are. Because I feel like a lot of RPGs when we're playing games, like, okay, you meet the bad guy. Oh, but he was in the back pockets of like of Lord. We took down the Lord, but then it doesn't go like, okay, but where's the power go to? What happened to the power vacuum? What happens to the common people?
You really should get
That's why like this game, everything happens goes like, okay, this is what's gonna happen if this happens politically wise, but this is why we can't do this.
I mean, really? You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithia. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
My great grandma was a child of a posh lords, but they fled to America. They have a secret line in the big picture you don't see till the end. Yeah. But I don't know, but the whole thing with like people with ancestors, like, oh, this ancestor was this, I'm like, I don't care what my grandparents was, I care about what I was.
If I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child.
I mean, I think you're overthinking it, Sifia.
There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me no matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now?
Yeah, because you're having a bit of a tantrum about thing. Ancestry is fun. Imagine the Overlord is a distant part of the royal family. No, thank you. Hello, Clover. How we doing? Having yourself a nice Friday. What's up, Friday? Hello, so I don't forget.
Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning
But,
mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much.
Clover's arrived, yes.
Anyway, I've got things to do.
Lysithia, wait.
No, but his thing, Ignox is getting to the point where she's been about type, and as if you're trying to be altogether, has a tantrum like a child.
Out of my way. You're such a child.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am.
Alarm woke me up to take meds, so I waddled in. Yes, I never take meds. I was totally not reminded a while ago. How is the tooth? Yes, did you tell the dentist the tooth, the absolute tooth, and nothing but the tooth? Was the dark light, was dreaming of watching the dark light do... Okay, Brain, read, please. Was dreaming of watching dark light do... Summit versions of all... Or summertime versions of all these. Oh, that'd be nice. I mean, it's one of those things and such as like, I don't want to stress out to Dark Light. He works hard enough, in my opinion.
I thought you hated studying.
Oh, hush. It's just a letter from my brother. He sends them all the time.
Your brother, huh? Isn't he known as a great general of the Alliance?
Yeah, we found out more about Holtz of like, he might be, he might be the greatest general alliance. He's also the world's biggest coddler of Hilda.
Uh-oh, better not let your brother hear you say that. 'Twould break his fraternal heart. But all joking aside, it sounds like he really cares for you.
You can say that again. He must be rather bored too, now that the situation in
Yeah, see, I will try. Dark light. Take your time, and you don't have to. The idea is very nice, but the last thing I want you to do is overwork yourself. You got yourself to a nice flow. Sometimes not everything has to be done. Remember, Rome was not burned in a day.
Ah, the Elmirans, the Eastern Menace, as they're often called. I did hear your brother had fought them.
But I'm not wanting to tell you what to do. I just don't want to see you burn yourself out again. You deserve that to be able to enjoy life's many pleasures.
In fact, I hear he's even gone toe-to-toe with Nadir, the great Elmiran warrior.
I'm working on some fan art of Overlord right now. How I started it last night, but it's far from. Why would you, Messi? Thank you, but why of me? I feel like I'm nowhere near a consistent streamer to get fan art from people, but it's too nice. They did summer versions when it did the winter outfit, so I think that's combined with the heat, Overlord and stuff. Don't talk about heat. The heat right now is unbearable. Ugh. It's more. No, more clover fan art. More of the Eldritch plant spirit clover.
But my father was ecstatic when he heard my brother had defeated him.
Yeah, so we found out that Holt, her brother, defeated the Elmiran general.
All over our territory. What a pain.
Is Overlord with torch in a cave of such at? Is Overlord in a torch in a cave looking at his dragon skeleton? Oh god, that's hilarious. Also, like, oh god. I'm scared some Overlord would lose a fluff or so. Not here. I'm a perfectly innocent eldritch spirit having pleasant dreams of clovers. Yeah. Clover is innocent.
Any celebration is something to be
But Messi, all things aside, thank you for even thinking of doing something like that. It's you spending any, even the people who drop my stream, anyone spends even a moment. Like, you don't have to. But thank you.
I'm sure even you at least congratulated him, right? A smile from you would surely mean the world to your brother.
Well, sure. Then he got all worked up and started saying things like, I am the protector of Fodlan.
That's not far from the truth, you know? Why
Yep.
do you think the Elmirans have been so quiet lately?
Why do Elmira's been so quiet lately? And how does Claude know so much about Elmira? Weird.
If House Goneril of the Border were a bunch of weaklings, the Elmirans would have invaded Fodlan a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, why don't we stop invading?
You talk about it as though you
We just had a fun idea. Turn the ball into
Well, I am heir to the leading house of the Alliance. I'm privy to all kinds of information, whether I like...
You act so nonchalant about your studies, but you know so much
I
about
often draw while the
politics and
kids are
history.
watching cartoons. Oh, that's nice. What's
You're a hard guy to grasp, you know that, Claude?
I'm glad that a lot of my audience are older a lot because I cannot deal with younger people. But
in my neck.
how do with your kids? I hope you have please have having a nice childhood, especially with someone as diligent as you, and see being a mother and life being their father. He's like a nice household. Household? Would that be the word? Yeah. I'm overthinking it. What do I feel? And after that, we'll go see what we're left we got to do.
There we go. Time for a break.
This poor man needs a new shirt. Someone make him a bigger shirt.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Step right now before I start these. Oh yes, the Devil May Cry. Like, why you start? Wait, are you in that part in Devil May Cry 3? You find Virgil. Ooh, I am. Yeah.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
The power of those buttons. Why was it? Yes.
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over.
What I do love, we have this. It happens quite a lot when we have a commoner character and a noble character, but like, how have you got so much for such a low price? It's like, oh no, because the shop owner was throwing away this old weapon. They take it in and polish it. And, like, the weapon's fine, but it just needs polishing. I think Virgil that's where I stopped. I'm just gonna sip my drink. Ah, man, that request is so good.
Finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we.
Yeah, you get most food. We try our best, but I'm sure they will think we are overbearing and overprotective as they grow up. The price you pay for being very involved in your... Honestly, sometimes, like, I even thought my mother was overprotective, but the stuff you realise later in life, like, no, they were correct for doing this. So there's going to be times, unfortunately, of to conflict, but eventually they'll come to realise you're doing it out of love.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff.
He snacked on some of the food. Honestly, same.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity.
Business cycle of charity. I'll let you know.
All this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my...
That's right, you insult me. I don't carry the books though. I know they'll appreciate it as adults. Yeah. Everything will be fine. Okay, back to that. All the battles are done. Seminar. Yes. I'll do this. Choose my explore. So, Pierce, how we doing?
You must try harder from now.
Let's make sure we can have all these weekly stuff done. Bernie, I love the character. I love Bernietta's character. But is she not Dom anymore? Where is she? She's usually just in her room, locked away. Like, she's one of the characters that I've do enjoy like recruiting usually, but not Gold Deer, because Gold Deer has about 4 bow users, and because Bernetta's best thing is her stat with a bow, I don't recruit her in Gold Deer. But in any other playthrough, I'm getting Bernetta straight away. And there's Bernetta. The shine.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want?
I'm just to scare you. I'm risky.
Maybe.
Sorry, Phil.
Hey, Professor, do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, my muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
You can't have any more muscle. You're like 9% muscle.
This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodland.
What? Raven, why bonk me? I did nothing. I need to move the hammer up next time. For a moment after streaming, you moved the hammer up an inch. It bothers me. Just a tad.
Has given
Hydrate. Okay, got it. Not just in your house yet. Dexterity, right, okay, riding. So I do like stretch, head pats. Okay, a bit of everything then. Okay. Yeah, let's start with stretches. Let's stretch to right arm. Get to my left arm. Stretch the leg. To the back legs. And hydrate. Where did I put my water? I definitely have my bottle of water with me here today. Oh, look. How'd it go? Ah, there it is. There's the water. And nons, I've got some cookies on the side that I will eat. So we're trying to snack on food. Come on. Open up. Yay! This is why I grabbed cookies earlier.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. I feel I can empathize with them. Flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring.
There we go. So how do I get my cat to learn riding? Do fishing last. Right now we just make sure everyone has enough motivation to bring in and learn more. Instead of okay, next month. Agility. And I will just do HP.
Cooking is easy once you understand the basics. Let's, not use that vegetable. Technically, it's...
It's like, I'm not a child, but hates vegetables. Oh my god, maybe it's like you, hates anything green. Yeah. And Lysithia does not need much motivation. Petra, so we can get the bond up with Petra. Sorry, I'm right now in mode of like, okay, what do I need to optimize?
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
I would be liking that greatly.
What's still not up with Petra? That's a bit annoying. Who else? Ignore some Mary Ann. Definitely, because I'm going to need Mary Ann to get her sword up so I can see becoming a dancer class once you can.
I like this dish.
This food is a revelation.
There we go. So it's getting to the point where I need to start. Sorry, where you start optimizing, and I'm gonna be like, okay, what can I do to optimize this?
Everything?
Yes, that's the last of them. Thank you, Marianne.
I'm gonna say this for when you said overall looking over the skeleton of Winnie the Dragon, that would make sense since the necklace is the soul, so the body would have to be without a soul and probably decayed.
Just when I thought all the laundry was dry, the wind got stronger, and by the time I realized what was happening, there were clothes dancing across the sky.
That must have been frustrating to watch.
I didn't imagine they would float all the way to the stables. Thanks again for helping me pick them up.
No, close got not. They haven't got a horse there on them.
It was no trouble. They landed right at my feet.
Well, now I can hang it all back up before sunset. Everything should be dry by the day's end. All right, I should get to...
Are you alright?
Uh-huh. The hamper's just a little heavier than it looks. Do you think you could give me a hand? Whew, we got here just in time. Thanks for the help hanging everything up.
It was nothing.
Huh.
I know. I like this interaction with Ignox and Marianne, because Marianne likes us to quiet, and Ignox like, no, we can still be hanging out, but it's in quiet. What are you laughing at?
What is it?
I'm sorry. I know I'm not much fun to be around. I'm not very good at small talk either.
Oh, no, that's all right. After all, just look over there.
Yeah, I had to question why Adam and Eve always draw with a... Why Adam always draw with belly buttons? I mean, because they're human beings? I mean, have belly buttons?
Huh?
Wait, no, because that's when you...
The flowers are lovely.
Isn't that the No, because how many umbilical cord links up with you?
The other day.
But they were made. They were not born. Yeah. Oh God, Clover, you're right. You actually, Clover, you're right. Then why would they? Be fair, they were drawn by people who believe in the Bible, and they don't believe in science. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
How wonderful.
If we'd been chatting away, we might never have noticed them. Sure, the laundry was an ordeal, but at least there was a silver lining.
The fact that Enox is smart enough to know, it's like, hey, well, or no, sociopath enough to, she doesn't like talking, so okay, let's just do one thing she does enjoy, nature, and just chill with nature. Wait, but they're made from the image, so what if God has a belly button? And he's just like, this serves no purpose, and he's just, it's like, I will make it have a purpose, maybe. I don't know. Let's not get too much into that, Overlord, because we do not want to get... Who birthed God, then? Obviously, Cthulhu!
No.
What? Oh, we can get godfish. I want to give me godfish. And who birthed Cthulhu? That's a question we cannot answer. Yeah, we don't want to start a philosophical fight here, but a valid question. You can ignore that. No, my vote is 18 chaos. So. Okay, yeah, no, it's not going to be good. You know about what you believe in. It's interesting. There are things I think about when I have too much time and quiet. I mean, to be fair, I think about weird things sometimes too. Like, was it once I was at work? It was a quiet day, and I said out loud. So what if someone fell in a fire? Would the oil drown them, or would they pass out due to pain? And then I was just questioning. Literally, one person I worked with looked at me like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "That's psycho talk." I'm like, eh. Those are the things I think about when I go. I think about stuff like this is for my story. Yeah. I think sometimes the sounds of our own brain can help us, but also it's good to express that with other people because our own thoughts can be scary, definitely on our own. Any better bait, maybe? There's usually a fish you can catch, but it's really good for your... And we keep catching those ones because they are our best level 3. Love that I pressed the wrong button there. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to do it a bit more just to make sure I did get all the rarer fish here. That's a common fish. That's a common fish. After 3, I think that's the best you can find. It's also how you grind out getting bigger professor levels, because with a bigger professor level you get more budget by the end of the month. You also get better more quality time to spend. That means you can have to do more stuff with your free time. Also means you can do more auxiliary fights, the fights that are not part of the main story, and move your characters more. Eventually you get enough time where you actually kind of have nothing to do, but it's fine when... I'd much prefer to have nothing to do and have my characters fully built, than, oh no, I don't have enough time to build my characters. I think that's the best we can do for the moment. There's a tornado, coming out the water from clouds like a wet cloud. Huh! Didn't think like that. And I wonder, if a tornado goes on long enough, does it grab it, when it grabs the water, what does the bottom of the sea look like? Like, can you stand on it at that point? I've used all the time. Can I unlock the blacksmith yet? Like, is there a way that we can have enough of a tornado to have a part of this DC where we can walk on? outside, I know it's probably... What are you thinking? No. But it's worth asking.
Really?
Yeah, Manuela.
Way. Did you hear? The king spilling. Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Hey, I gotta do him the next free time. Ugh. What's your one?
Could be Castle Gaspar, eh? It was by request of the son of that. I have a request.
So you grab it and this way you get the blacksmith. When you did it close to a child, do they just do they go to the kids who made? Oh God, that's a sad thought. But hey, at least they're getting
Well,
the money's worth out of it. Yeah.
really?
Thanks for your help.
Gift and items. Just buying gift stuff to people. I will start buying gifts to give to Petra. Be like, hey Petra, like me. Not in that way, but become my friend, so you're easy to recruit. Then get the character that Dark likes. But no, I like Petra too. Okay, who needs teaching? Claude, you must learn a bit of sword. Yeah, Claude sword, rhymes.
I learned a lot. I see.
These should be enough. Good, does do hopping swords because everything else. Then once after you become Lord, you'll start learning riding. Like, thing, so it'll teach you a bit of that magic.
My efforts.
If you know Fire Emblem, you know what class I'm going to make him. Ignots. Yeah, sword and bow. You'll stick to that. I will off back to making them devil to making devils, but myself cry. But I will listen. Hey, well, good luck with DMC Dark, right? Hope all goes well. Hope you enjoy the game, and thank you for dropping by. Hey, Lord.
Maybe
Everything's going to plan.
Professor.
No, because you'll become a bishop, but you're doing someone else. Oh, let's speak to you. A good time? Yes.
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as usual. I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going on. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude.
Yeah, but Claude's one of those people, he might seem nonchalant, but he likes to know what's going on with everything. And because he can't predict you, he's a bit on edge.
Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time? That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher. Speaking of, before you came here, you were a mercenary, right? Always getting your hands dirty on the battlefield and whatnot. It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day. In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight? I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear he was a legendary mercenary as well. It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too.
Yes, because our main character, well, his mother died on birth. Like we never knew our mother.
I see. I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury.
He doesn't seem like that noble either.
Well, even so, I am heir to House
What do I have region? What are you saying?
Alliance.
Hmm.
But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well.
Yes, we're both like huge. Both of us are in a land of nobles. That's being dumbasses. Yes, that's why we get along with Claude.
Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
For Claude and I to work together so well is nothing short.
You really think it's that big of a deal?
They did perfectly, but we've got riding up.
My efforts have borne fruit.
Good, riding's got higher.
Guess I'm still growing.
Let's blow.
It's
Two.
fun when you know what
Close
you're doing.
counter. Yes, that means you can. If someone hits you physically, you can hit back with a bow. I can start certification people now, can't I? Although your certification. Let's see if you can start certification into monk. You know, like, you think monk could be physical, but no, monk's fully magical in this. But you change outfits, but I've kept my base outfits because I don't like the base. The intermediate classes look good. The base class, the beginner classes, I think look bad. Healed up because of fire. Get her strength up. If they don't have the certifications, you can save scum it. They do have chances of like, oh, we have a 5% chance of doing it. So you can just be like, oh, I'm just gonna keep restarting to get it down. We'll delete that. Loren's gonna make you a Master Noble soldier. Yep, everyone's from a beginner class, that's good. L becomes fighter. Fighter sort of your de facto class if you're like, oh, I don't want to make him. I know what to make him Raphael, but Raphael fits as anything. Yeah, and he gets stat bonus because he's supposed to be in that class. It's good with Marauder. Make myself a Marauder. And also, don't worry about your call about you can go to like intermediate class, master classing. Do not worry about your Claude.
New path to travel.
You and your house leader will get a unique intermediate class, but advanced class for your master. So get them into intermediate, and you only will be able to get advanced for the last 2 missions before cut off before a big event. So literally, just get everyone to intermediate, and unless you want to push someone, there you go. Monk being a magical base makes more sense. If you're a fan of history, even if a battle monk, they're very popular in media. All monks are first and foremost spiritual guides. You are correct. Not very correct, that messy. You're going to be a soldier. I know. I think I'm just very like Final Fantasy coded with monk. You're like, oh, monk should be this.
Hold that.
Anyone who's not been Ignots and Ignots is going to go into fighter. We're going to go into Ignots. Bravado, I'm guessing. You'll be that after our next battle. Civilizing. Fighting. But might do a bit of research on this. How do I get myself to like recruit Marianne? Because no one in the first half teaches riding. Just to explore. I'm supposed to get her link up higher and then follow my pure dex, but then dex is a chance upgrade because I guess your main character has base stats enough to get them up. Am I overthinking this? Most likely because I overthink what I'm going to think. Okay, Okay, let's go here. Very special. We get yeah. You too. Yeah.
I like this dish. It would
They only have one quote. It's a bit annoying, but once you get to the part to skip past it. There's Petra. And Leone. No, I don't really care for Leone at all.
I would be
That
There we go. Lord and Petra. Oh yeah, I'll speak to you first. Is it on the map then? Okay. Who are we getting now? I guess I do you two. You don't have to worry much about Raphael, because Raphael, just give him
This
maybe
food is a
axes and
revelation.
fists. That's all that Raphael
Can't help
needs.
but smile when I eat it.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Yeah, Professor level up. The Professor level's gone up. Hunting fun has increased. And now we just go to thing. Sorry, what? Oh, I missed that one. So, monks often partake in mental and physical discipline in many temples. Very practice martial arts that were in FF and D&D monks come from. Yes, yeah, so, but they're mainly spiritual guides who happen to focus on martial arts.
Okay, I've decided on the composition.
Competition?
That's right. The composition for my next paint. Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you?
Yes. I see you, you little four-eyed muppet.
No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant...
Here's the thing, he wants to be a painter, but his parents are like, you need to be a knight because, but he just wants to follow his art.
Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the far... Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is... a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one. Oh, well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies.
It's probably different for you. Maybe you're not normal, Professor.
Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art.
Midday naps.
Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
No, why would you tell you stop? Paint as much as you like.
Really? It's okay for me to paint? Well, I mean, if you're sure. But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now.
Life has finished his breakfast and morning workout and joined us. Ah, well, welcome in, Life. Hope you had a nice breakfast and good workout. Okay, now we do the mission. Target ambush. Okay, so we should be on level of this because everyone's level 5. Might make it a bit easier, but I do hate this mission with a passion because it has a really annoying gimmick. I did, thank you. Oh, well, good. Hopefully your Saturday goes nice and peacefully. Because Saturdays do not need to be thing.
I hear you're intimidating enough to silence the howling winds.
I know, but this is how we introduce to quest items and quest weapons. Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics.
So, I mean, getting your story like, oh, hero's relics. I guess we'll never have one of those. Later in the game, hero relics kind of become obsolete. But yeah, this is our introduction to the church's head knight and their weapon.
A long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lord Lonato incite such a reckless rebellion? He had to have known he had.
Why would someone rebel against the church after they killed the church killed their son for not a just reason? I wonder why.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I've heard of it.
It happened about 4 years ago. The king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. And that about covers it, right?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story.
People in the kingdom conspired to get the king killed.
Lord Lonato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
But no. Because unfortunately with Three Houses, because there's 3 stories, you never cover what happened with Christo. But when the Blue Lions, we're doing a Gold Eagle now storyline, you'll figure out it was not Christo. He didn't try to get killed. It was someone higher who framed him. And this is what caused Lonato to strike out. He's like, why do you do this? To execute criminals?
Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lonato has harbored.
But the fact that a religious organization can just jump in.
Well, to be more specific,
it's using that there are that 2 of them using chat on accent, but words are really hard to read right now. It's confusing that there are 2 of us in this chat with one account. I could do something like this while I chat. Yeah, I mean, it also allows them, say if only one person wants to play a subscription, it means you don't have to do multiple subscriptions for stuff. But it's weird. There's so many messies in chat. Oh no, I'm joking. It's fine.
Report. The enemy is approaching.
Also, it doesn't help that Catherine was the one who killed Lonato's son at the executioner.
They used the fog to slip past the knight's perimeter.
Oh, the fog.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Yep, that. We were just cleaning up the aftermath of the battle. No, it turned out the general was escaping. Now, I wonder if no, Twitch does allow multiple things. If there's a way you guys could set like one of you have one color, one of you have one color for the name, that'd be cool. Because you can change the color of the name you have in chat. It'd be cool if you could change it for like each person. But probably be a bit much. Okay, let's check quickly. First thing I'm going to do is do map. What is the scenario? We've got our main students here. Catherine, who I think she's our first time seeing an advanced class. And welcome to fog maps. You can't see much. Like normally, if there's enemies here, you'd be able to see them. You can't now. So it makes it you have to play very close to each other. Also, you're risking a lot. Let's quickly go to the inventory though. Make sure no one's weapons is broke. Okay. First, all my stuff is fine. Gold stuff's okay. Let's get that last billion in the storage. Gold is fine. Neon's fine. You're fine. Unless if you use magic, so it's your weapon. Yeah. I just start putting the L in front of chat so people know that's me. Yeah. But it'd be nice if I don't know, you can have like a moment like, you know how you maybe go into the settings and go like separate device settings of that. I'm not smart enough to know how to fix it, but how you do it. But someone's gotta be. You're fine. I have any more gauntlets just in case. I have training gauntlets. I mean that does make me be faster, Raphael. Okay, Ignat, you're gonna need another bow. I'll buy you another. It's a steel bow. Steel bow will be fine. Yeah. You go in storage. Okay, then we go to battalions. No, you go to a shop to make sure everyone's battalion doesn't replenish. I'll give everyone a battalion next fight because this fight doesn't need battalions. Hit save, and then we'll get ready for this map. I just like we defeat the commander, and if all units fall in battle, we lose.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
The conditions are the same for both sides, but we're at a disadvantage for not knowing the terrain.
So, what you want to do is follow the path.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
You can do a torch, but you have to equip a torch onto an ally, and I don't like to waste the item slot, especially when we start getting like armored enemies because you have some weapons that do against armor. But usually for this, I'll just be okay. I'll play a bit carefuler.
Ready and willing.
Okay, right. What I'll do is hit like who are my tanky units right now? My tanky units are Raphael, me, Hilda, me, Raphael, and Lawrence is not tanky, but Lawrence got HP. So as long as it's not magic, Lawrence can lead that way. But I usually separate into like a few frontliners and backliners, back them up, and have a few people in mid who can then deal with, you know, if any straggler comes from the right. And I'll have my range, mages, and healers be closer here to be able to, when we get an advantage, to press that advantage. But that's just how I like to do this. I like being a bit slow and methodical with these maps. And Catherine does 31 times 4. So her speed's that high. But that's because she is, you know, an advanced class in a level 5 map. Okay, and that's what I hate sometimes, because when you can't see him to put weight, so you have to really commit. We're gonna do that, and then everyone's gonna then work together to pick off. So then that's a bad move. Because yes, it's gonna hit Claude, but Claude is in bushes, so he does have, what's it? You only have a 29% hit chance. So like Lysathia will back up when he misses.
Let's get to it.
I'll have Leonie and everyone else fall up the front.
I stand ready.
I will get the victory.
Who, me?
And you have Mayhem with the heals, and Ignatz if they do try to come from behind. They at least need to keep 5 spaces away.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
And then because Claude has close counter, you can hit from 1 spaces on retaliation.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Next, that's nothing. That's like a bit of HP. Okay, so let's see if you get rid of this guy. Did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! Cats Monsters for PS2? No, I didn't. I didn't get into like. I only watched a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger, and for the PS2, it was when I was at the age where I didn't really get to pick the games I played. It was just like my mother would be like, "Oh, this game looks interesting. Here, play it, if you want to." But the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I played was I think it was a DS game. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX game on DS. Then I played was it Legacy of the Duelist to go through like all the story modes of that game. Then I played a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger. Didn't stick with it because it was a bit eh.
Ready and willing.
But yeah. Big knots. How good's your sword? Enable a javelin just Petra will lead the line with me.
Stay focused.
Hilda will lead up top right. And we'll try to keep not a tight knit area, but we'll try to have like kind of a formation enough where we are ready if anything hits. Yep. There we go. That's why we had Raphael up front with training gauntlets. Because now we're going to have our back row to sweep that front row. Okay, yep, take your time with the people down there because I don't want you seeing my XP. Nice miss Hilda again. Now, for Archie, you guys suck. Cat Monster is basically Fire Emblem. What is it? Oh. I mean, it's also a game I've been told to try outside Fire Emblem. It's called, I think it's called like Unicorn Overlord. But oh, that's like a Fire Emblem game if you like it. But yeah, because right now my plan for streaming games is Expedition 33 or Clear of School Expedition 33. Do the Final Fantasy 7 game because I did Rebirth. Then we do Base Final Fantasy 7 remake. Then Rebirth. But no, sorry, I did Crisis Core remake, then Rebirth, and then after Fire Emblem, I might do like the Dynasty Warriors spin-off game this game has, and then I'm like, hey, maybe I'll do strategy games on weekends because I don't mind them. If you can't already tell. Ignatz goes here. Iron Bow. I mean, I did get a PS2 emulator on my I'm pretty sure I could work out get a PS2 emulator on my PC. I just hope it would work with an OBS. I mean, there's no harm in trying it on a. Sword. Oh, let me see on that side. Six, 7, 5. Bang! Can you get that kill? Yep, I love Dynasty Warriors series. Oh my god, there's the Fire Emblem one. Do I have? I'm pretty sure I have that. We can give that one a go. I mean, I don't like the story. I think it's story generic.
Nobles start the war, but it's the commoners who spill their blood first.
Yeah, this is one thing about Claude. He hates that nobles start a war and commoners are conscripted into it. He's like, they did not ask for this. Curve shot. Hilda, let's clean it up. So. Good. Have Claude that space there. Right, we got FBL. Nice. That's 6. God, the Dynasty Warrior games are so much fun. Like, yes, they're not like the most complex, but they're just fun. Like, who doesn't like, especially after a bad day at work, just mowing down hordes of enemies? Have you seen? And if someone says not me, boo, you're boring. Yeah, people can like what they like. Back end with miasma. Because you guys don't have a close counter, that means I can just walk up to you freely and just melee you. I could get you a lance, shouldn't I, Lance? Nope, just attacked. I mean, yeah, let's get Marianne to kill, because Marianne does need levels, because she's gonna... Wait, can I make her bishop already? No, I need to make her bishop. Oh god, I don't need to overthink it. I'm already doing fine, level-wise and class-wise. I'm trying to complex a really simple answer. Yeah. Here's Raphael, my boy! I see level 7. You see why I lead with him? He just has so much HP and it's like, okay, everyone tickles him. And I'm also doing 17 times 2. Oh god. Oh yeah, no, it's not that way. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Ignots gets the kill here. I think people change their opinion about Dynasty Wars as soon as they use the Muto and see 100 people go flying. God, I missed Dynasty because that was another game on the. I think it was PS3 when I played my first one. Because PS3 is like I really started expanding my library because with I got into the PS3 one about the era where it was quite cheap. Is it? I mean, like if you're into second-hand stores. Haven, you're the same age as me. If I'm old. Oh yeah, we lived the fog of war. Let's go. You're old. And so we can start seeing anything now. It's cool though. I do like this cutscene. I didn't ignore Maven, he's just being Maven.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched
Good to hear the mustache man.
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy central church from the judgment of the goddess.
Maven, you find it funny? I can say something back, but I am going to not rise to your taunts because I'm thinking of something quite mean. Yep, and then this is where the plan goes into motion. Where we can do like normal formation of like frontliners, middle liners. Then you head up here, use your money to heal yourself. You and Leone will take care of the person who's coming here. Oh, just a little dusty. Yeah. Age is more about... It's not about how old you are, it's how old you feel. Because believe me, I know some people who are younger than me who act like they're 50. I'm like, how are they struggling to walk upstairs at their bloody age? And not in a mean way, it's just like, come on, you guys need more cardio in your life. Go for a run. Go outside. 5% a hit for disturbance. We should be fine. As long as it doesn't hit. Good, it didn't, because that'll make her movement less, and I don't need her to be able to move around the battlefield. Youngsters are so silly. You mean I will remain silly by choice. I remain to be whimsical, and I will say whimsical and silly no matter how old I am. You're going to do that because, man, you have high magical resistance for an armor knight. I'm sorry, what? No, you have like a lot of physical resistance, but 0? I'm here for nothing? Boo. Hilda, how about you? You have Helmet Splitter. I was going to Armored Knights. Because this way your abilities start coming thing. But like, Overlord, you're only doing 5 damage. Helmet Splitter, I'm doing 19. Okay. Maybe what's your question, buddy? The answer is moon boots. And the fact you have a question, Maven, also concerns me. No, but wait, Dad, I just have to quickly punch some food. Will by default be a stream? Is the streamer will be after? I'm deciding that. Because I am gonna book a bit of time off. And also your socks. To answer your question, Messi, black. 9% of my wardrobe is black. I took the song painted black to heart. Like if everyone like what goes up, it'll either be black, red, or gold, or if anything, navy blue. I'll make me with a funny set. Oh yeah, because you can tell people, but yeah, if I do it on stream, Maven, you know I know you have to tell you this, but if I do, please nothing inappropriate. But if everyone's squad crit. No, I definitely do Brady default, it's the HD. I do feel about the story when that came out though, because everyone was like, it's Final Fantasy 9! And it was like, no, it's Brady default. Trent, no, you're here just to... Yeah, of course. You know I just have to check. How much we do give each other shit. I know you're not the type to be that stupid. Okay, I hit 6, it's fine. I want to get those there. Give some funny stocks to some of our... fair enough. I think the biggest tradition we have in our family is but not nothing to massively think about. The only thing is just when you get to a certain age, I think it was 18 and 20, Yeah, at 20 you get gifted a key that will have the word 20 in it. Be like, oh no, because I've only usually moved out at that age. Not anymore because of the housing crisis, but hey, that's in the UK. But when it's 18, it was also like a silver plaque sort of thing to mark the occasions and stuff you just hold on to for the rest of your life. Did I not give you any spears? Yeah, great. You're not next to the guy? Do that.
No! I'll keep it simple.
Nice. Okay, that's that plan. Okay, now we just need to make sure we can lock off the aim before Catherine gets to it, because Catherine will look when it's one-shot him. Yeah, or use Lorenz can tank that with his big HP. Okay, so he's distracted for a turn. Okay,
Let us be cautious.
it's 17. Get some levels. Up 6. Good, everything's going as planned. Yeah, Gambit. No, it's a Gambit.
You have been deceived by that witch.
There's an unspoken conversation in my family of who can find the funniest sock every year. It's taken very seriously. Aw, I like the conversation there. That's nice.
It's time.
Because I know. Anyway, it's good to get like. I always find the funnier gifts or the gifts that people keep. More sentimental ones are always much more important than the ones that people don't keep. That probably didn't mean anything, Overlord. Yeah, I know what I meant.
Who, me?
Did I word it correctly? Probably not, but I know what I meant. Maybe also not locked down here, so she can't walk across. We can get them to start using magic. Their plan is working immaculately. And you can hit there. Oh, of course, you heal every time, don't you? Good. You can't do anything. It's magic. 19. Oh, nice! But as if it can kill you in one turn. Because you armor knights have no magic resistance. Easy. You think Captain Steel to kill?
Vile woman. Kristoff.
Hey, join your son in the grave. Let's go, Lysithia, the mini nuke. So once he gets to like getting her good spells, you'll see why she's just called the mini nuke.
Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
So I think she can also learn Dispel Meteorite, so she can summon a meteor. And I find that very funny because it makes me think of Sephiroth. Like, Lysithia, MVP, of course.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth.
I ran for making those socks myself after I made a sock in embarrassing photos of my family of that. I can see why you're banned of that. But that's funny.
That aside, did you see how Catherine fought?
Yeah. I'm stronger.
I love the confidence, Teach, but you're no match for the hero's relics.
Only if I had a hero's relic of my own.
Makes you wonder about that legend. Oh, it's nothing. Just the usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible crest. Though you can technically use one so long as you have any crest at all. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Same. Long story short, I like to try cut a mountain in half someday. Yeah.
Are you talking about relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy.
Don't that sounds like my grandfather's still unbearably healthy. Ugh.
Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a legitimate child of House.
Yeah, he'd be recognised, or people would be like, "You're not the Lord." It's like, no, I'm the Lord.
Though I've yet to see it.
Well, I'm the son of House Regan, so that means I'm the next Lord of Alliance. Just recently?
I officially joined House Regan only last year. Before then, I lived with my father. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother is currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
So people, we reveal that Claude's mother is the daughter of Regan right now, but she went missing and married. His father had him, and it's like and the father revealed to him, you are the son of House Regan, or a son of House Regan, and then he decided to come back, but it's not being where his mother is because wants to be where away from the whole royal thing with Claude's father, but he wants to become the next Regan.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Make of that whatever you will.
Yeah, so his whole thing in front of my parents is like, I will not reveal where you are, but I can at least confirm my birth.
In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
We won. We should be celebrating.
I know we just murdered people. We shouldn't really be celebrating that, right?
Whoa there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the monastery.
But why were they rebelling?
And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We stopped that from happening. You should be proud.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions...
Yep, so it was a plan to assassinate the Archbishop, the head of a religion.
We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But the content is too disturbing
Yeah,
to
you should
ignore.
ignore, especially when every nation main religion is well, the Church of Saros, and if she goes missing, that's a massive political figure.
We must report this to Lady Rhea right away.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just...
Hey, it's Rhea, and anyone in this place with sense. Assertive. I do deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia.
Because the militia were common folks.
However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what
Because that's not concerning to say at all. That's not at all a bit dictator.
It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can't. That's honest. You can't on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers.
So she's the Archbishop of Scotland. She's the Archbishop of yes, of that area. And a lot of people like Rhea
The Archbishop and I
because of her design. Because tall woman with an hourglass figure.
Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well.
And this is her second in command, Sedef, who also, because she went to run the school, and Sedef's the only one was like, should we hire a mercenary to be a teacher? And everyone's like, oh, it's fine. He's like, should we though? The only one with common sense. Yeah, maybe I know you like Rhea.
It is far from ideal
Surprisingly.
to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
And then we have what the next chapter is. Be a security tale for the rite of rebirth.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Another event was the guy who was assistant that caused a chain of events that led to the first war. Oh god! Oh,
As the sun grows stronger,
what the place of this was called, but
the blue sea star returns to the sky once more.
It goes to show how much religion has a link to human cruelty. Like religion can have great kindness behind it, but also a lot of death.
Honor of this much anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in a
So this is the event that happens every year, where the Church of Seros tries to get the goddess, prays for the goddess Seros to be reborn. We're going for 2 hours and a half already. Nice. You say 4,000. It's Casper's birthday. Yeah, we'll get you stuff for Casper. Petra would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
Fell in love or fell ill?
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
Allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding.
Man, you learn a second language, and the second language, I know it's not called English, but man, English language is dumb.
Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
You're so enthusiastic. Your cheeks are on your face. I admire you. People who always try to learn.
Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face.
The mark?
You are already knowing that I am from Brigid.
Yep, that is the the country close to the Empire.
This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
No, thank you.
Oh, I have understanding. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Foglin, but to speak...
I wish we went more to like Bridget. Could we go into a bit into like Bridget's like place, like what they have to do with the Empire? But we never go into what Bridget's religion, because the fact that like, well, the goddess of helping about goddess of hunting, but what exactly formed this religion? Could we have where the people of Foglin come from? Where the people of Bridget, but people from Foglin who moved away, or is there somewhere else where they came in from? I'd love a bit more of a detailed history of the side continents such as Duska, Bridget, and Elmira. There's a bit more story about them.
I hope I will keep having your support. And I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
So they didn't raise livestock and hunt little bit meat. Yeah, that would most likely be all of it. And it's like, oh, and because obviously the more we look into relating in the past, the more it was like, oh, it was wishing luck with this, or let's say for example, like Pele and that sort of stuff. People can believe them, but like, was that created because people feared volcanoes and were trying to understand like why that happened and have reasoning for it? Because as human beings, we need something to have reason behind, or we're just gonna live scared. So that's why people create like mythology to understand it. Like, let's go for Scylla, for example. They don't equip this, but there's that smaller ocean between some. Oh, where was it in Greece? What it was called that small ocean which had really bad rocks and really bad like whirlpools and stuff. Why are they there? Oh no, that's just one of Poseidon's daughters, and a nymph that was corrupted to create Scylla and Charybdis, and that's what created the saying between a rock and a hard place. Sorry, that's a bit back that I like. Sorry, went a bit off in there. I'm probably wrong anyway, but hey.
The bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
No, it's a distraction. Why do they have such a lazy plan written down?
Precisely. That secret note with the assassination plot on it, there's just no way that was real.
Yeah, so we have Claude and everyone else going like, why would you have your assassination plan such open? Like, have it such an open note, you probably be playing somewhere else and having your enemy prepare for the wrong thing.
People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
I doubt after money.
My bet's on the dining hall.
Like, are they after the food? She's like, no, we're not after food.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
She's like, I'm just gonna stand here, keep an eye on reception.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor?
Oh, Shamir! Also, a character Maven loves.
Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
She is standing for Knights of Saros, and it is one of the other Bow Knights. Heyo, Shakabi, how we doing? You doing well?
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and that little go-getter there is...
Oh, we're doing great, thank you. Hope you're having yourself a nice Saturday.
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
My name's Cyril, and no one likes him. Everyone hates Cyril. What's the matter? Apprentice?
Yep, she's teaching me
Oh,
about
no worries.
the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff.
Why does no one like Cyril? Because he only has one conversation topic. Rhea. I get the Archbishop is a southern-looking lady, but that's his only personality, that he loves Rhea. I'm just chilling and recovering.
I've got to protect
Recovering?
Lady Rhea.
You okay?
That's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything...
That is Rhea's biggest simp. You can recruit Cyril. I bet you don't. But you can. You can also, if you do some routes, end up fighting him. I enjoy that route, but you end up fighting Cyril. It's not this route, but I do enjoy it. Because I like to make sure it hurts. I've already unlocked the fighting tournament. Set request from the house leader. He was a character I never used because there are better people. But also, Maven, you hate his personality. Like, you hate his personality just as much as I do. If it's not about Rhea, he doesn't care. Did waddle when you should have, waddle when you should have wobbled. Oh, there's a small echo. I did not know that. Sorry. How do I get the echo back? How's the echo caused? Did I make the thing too loud, maybe? How was there a slight echo? Is it from something else, maybe? I see. From this here. Is it stopped now, Maven? Hopefully. I did not notice. I feel so bad now. How annoying was it? Because now I feel bad for it being, you know, a thing. Okay, now we just go here.
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. For now, try going around the monastery. You should also try chatting folks up to see
So,
if they know.
check everywhere.
Can I ask you a favor?
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone
Yes, I'm inconvenienced by the commotion.
our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Very inconvenient.
For now, let's do all we can to
That's okay, I barely heard it. It's just but what I know your voice well. Okay, fair enough. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to do a quick BRB, so I'm going to run to the toilet. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, press the right button. Did I press the right button? Yeah, I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Okay. The echo is just in your head because that's where Overlord lives rent free. I live rent free in your head, Maven. Where's the snacks? There's no Wi-Fi in your head. Well, where did I put the control? That's where I put the control. I would like to make a complaint. I will claim squatters' rights in your brain, Maven. What? Petra, we've...
Fighting to stop a murdering is my special.
Good.
Training has given me great busyness right now, but you have given me intrigue. Fighting to...
Gift. Fine. Animals and cute things.
You have my thanks. You have my... You have my...
Join me!
Right. Speaking of.
Training ground, and that's where the tournaments are held. No? Yeah. Okay, I've got so many things to do, not enough time. Oh, don't forget we are meeting people at 6. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna go up to the 3-hour mark. I know it does mean it's not a massive stream, but it makes it just a stream at least. Know what I mean?
Professor.
But don't worry, Maven, I've already got a plan.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
You not in any danger?
But do not concern yourself for my safety. I have something to ask of you.
Hello there.
Okay, so what's the plan? I think what we do is we'll do
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Bodland. We cannot allow...
what people are they putting? Oh no, it's just it's just on Sundays we do because we're all massive nerds, do a big DC what's called an armory for Flesh and Blood. That's pretty much a official tournament where like points get racing. It's just about a bunch of nerds who like, hey, we all enter a tournament of card games every weekend. So we want to get a few on Sunday, so Saturday night when we want to all get a few games in early just to practice and get in the right mindset. So it's nothing like that. It's just a bunch of nerds sitting around playing cards. And not many do that. Right, I guess I can learn some hero magic.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Okay?
That's all it is. It's just being like, oh, we want to make sure this is done. And especially with me, where I have a very bad habit of like between every week editing my deck massively and be like, okay, I went against this would this help? And, for example, because I run a character in a card game called Flesh and Blood, like I had to take a stab. Does that work with my mark system where I can attack my daggers multiple times and get my opponent to second guess better decisions? No. So, believe me, it's nothing that fancy. It's just always me and I at a cafe sitting down for a couple hours, joking about maybe me having a bit of cake because they have really nice cakes there.
You're skilled.
Riding, yes.
You're
No. Once per week, damn it. Nerd, what wants to date? What's wrong with nerds? Drop these Star Trek pickup lines. God, I've never watched Star Trek. I've always been more a Star Wars guy. Tournaments have not been unlocked yet. I need to unlock them. Ugh. Because Star Wars has always been the more interesting to me. But it's a better series.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know? It's none of my business anyway.
Also, a handful of people with me. If you think of age range to people who I play like card games with, you're not looking at like early 20s. Say you're local. I mean, to be fair, when I say it's people I know who are like local, who are logical, sorry, the people who I like play my all my events with are not in their early 20s. A lot of them are in their 40s, or like me and Maven are some of the younger ones there. The oldest ones we know they're like having like children and stuff, so it's interesting. I don't know. It's nice. Everyone unwinds. Well, I say unwinds until we get a bit until, like, say we get to a final, and it's one versus another. We don't get angrily competitive, but we're just like, oh, who's gonna win there?
That's
Unless if I'm playing Vanguard, I'm against Maven in the first round, who always got done beats me in the first round. For some reason, that man can't lose a first round game.
Something in the even this. I hear that.
Investigation notes. I need to build quests here. No, you have flying spears. Trust me, women. He's like, fine, why? I mean, Aw. That's sweet. But, I don't know. But right now, I'm not looking for that sort of thing. I'm just more like, hey, I'm happy what I do. I don't think I'm ever going to be interested in that sort of thing, personally. More of a, I'd rather hang out with people and just chill. Maybe on the other hand, they must, to quote him, appreciate a woman. Yes, I do.
You know what I say treasure, but I do not mean anything that would...
So we're like, what their goal? Like, the treasury will be left unguarded. What does a holy church that also the church religion has something to do with holy weapons being unguarded means? Most likely, it's going to mean that they're going to probably go for everything.
Setting fire. It is the oldest trick in the book. I will stand guard and watch.
Where Ferdinand's like, oh, well, we take our horses, and then so if they attack, they can get away. But no, it's quite obviously they're going to go for the tomb to get all the holy relics. Because why wouldn't you? Especially if it holds the one that could apparently cut a mountain in half in one swing. Because man, I don't have to kill Rhea, but if she happens to be in a radius of his sword, oh no, she's gone. Eloise.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used in general. Students aren't allowed entry, but as you'd expect, that rule just excites their...
Yeah, people start sneaking in.
We have a lot.
Tim's like, oh no, the tower will be guarded, of course. One more place to look around. This way. Hey, Flame.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper. And oh, but more importantly, it is only open to the public on the day of the god.
He's like, I want candy.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. That's pretty much all that's in there. It's sealed.
There's like a bunch of aging coffins, it's sealed, but there's stuff inside.
You're kidding.
And Ash is not able to search because that man is grieving his stepfather, who we killed last mission.
That reminds me.
Don't forget the dance cycle. It's not this, is it? Is it this month, Maven? I thought it was next month. Isn't it the month before the Eagle and Lion? I can't remember. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye for the dancer side quest, buddy. Because I want to make Marianne my dancer. Or do I... No, Marianne will be my dancer. That's what we are. And now we have fighting tournaments. I think what's this tournament of swords? I don't have any great sword fighters right now. Yes, us. Longest would be Marianne. I know. Yeah, maybe we'll drop it like it's. How do you win? Yeah, no. The Dancer in Fire Emblem, what made me do is they allow your character to attack again, and that's why it's really good. So it allows you to use a one turn map if you do it correctly. Quarterfinals. Okay, no, I should have done. I feel like nah, I can't get a Steel Sword Plus. Not with her defense right now. Nah, she tried. Again. Oh, Maven, did I give you PTSD when we go against Winter Soldier in Wayne in what game? Marvel Rivals. Because you keep hearing the word again. Yes, aw. That to be you, because all we heard was again, and then our whole team was wiped.
Really?
Unbelievable. Pardon? Intriguing.
So, I wonder what deck you're going to bring to that maybe, because you've got your max Nitro deck, your KO, or your. I guess you've got a Arachne that's not fully built. But I've only got Bolton or Fang. With the other thing we talked about earlier, I'm making on the back burner.
But once you are here, sometime in a way.
There we go, back to that. KO to the answer is always KO. There's no thing about KO, it's just, he hits so hard! And like you can't do anything because like, oh, if you discard a 6 or greater card, KO's ability makes any card that's 5 become a 6. So you just run big attacks. You just hit big.
And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public.
What do you want to do? Have you ever wrestled in a jello pit? No! But sounds... Ew.
Bullseye. We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet, but our best...
It doesn't sound appealing, to be honest. But the banana didn't sound very appealing, because bananas can be peeled. No one. Yeah. It's it. Okay. Let's do Flame and spend a bit of time with... Oh, Marianne, why not? Let's be a US college thing. To be fair,
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking.
I didn't do anything to do with social in college.
I like this dish.
But what is it? I have no clue what that is. We do a bit of fishing. Oh, we'll get to know you a bit more. Nice.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
Oh, I had forgotten about that. Good times.
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste. as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Waste of food? Okay.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years.
Yeah, definitely. In the UK, we don't do things like that because maybe university, but I don't know. I don't know. As never went. Yeah, like yeah, because over here we have up to 16 secondary school. Then we have college. That can be done to 18, and then university. That's after that. But if you want to go to like your master, like 8 stuff.
After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
He doesn't want to be a knight. Come on, understand his tone.
Ah, well, not at all.
Oh.
I just need a little time to think it over.
What? Does that displease you? His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
He's like, man, he's really good with art, but everything else he's gonna at. What if he wants to be a knight? It's like, almost like he likes actually wants to be. My favorite friendship. Told him how I am.
Why do I have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy. It takes forever
He was like,
to lug them around.
Someone asked him to do something. He was like, I don't wanna. I wanted to sit, eat, and sit and eat.
Marianne, you agree with me, right?
Silence does not mean agree.
I don't mind it. Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it. Well, in that case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest. As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it
Yeah,
themselves.
because for you guys, it's the end of high school for us in USA. Also, often doctorate programs and then universities do. Ah, I see. I know I never had the idea to go for your university, but I never thought to go into further education because I was like, yeah, I don't like education and I wouldn't be good at learning anything. Let's just get to work to make money.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting. Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here. Books on swordsmanship here.
Hilda was like, oh, leave it to me, Marianne's not good at it, so she's still got to do all the work.
Sections, like so. Wow, Hilda, that was incredible. Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own,
So, is it she was apologizing like, I have to do it because of me. He's like, nah. Lemons and Leone.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Was it like, Lawrence, you're doing nothing. You're helping me sharpen clean these old swords and we can't see about any of them are good.
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did
What'd you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
But that is hardly a task befitting
Yeah.
someone of
So
my
this man who is looks like I will be the Lord of House Gloucester and be fighting on the front line has never polished his own weapon.
If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish, you're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either.
He's a classmate.
I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
That's your sort of force, like, we're doing this even if you don't want to. Oh, God. I like to mix in between healths here. What? I got 2 minutes. I thought we'll finish this last conversation and then we'll call the stream. Because 3 hours will be the time we're going for today.
Oh, Marianne, there you are. Lysithia, what's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there. Oh no, but I don't know how
And she's too busy self-doubting.
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry. I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake, you won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then, forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh.
But remember, people are still at injury at the training thing, and we just sort of left them there.
Hey, Marianne, do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too. You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
And there we go. I think that will leave to about 3 hours. I know who I'm going to raid into. Ha 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 ha. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Definitely be back streaming on Monday. But hopefully we're back to where I think we can start having a bit more consistent schedule. Thanks for everyone dropping by. Let's see, am I still alive? Still alive. Don't tell the person we're doing this. It doesn't even know out loud because they'll notice. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all later.